Just before Christmas, we had an old friend stop by the studio to say hi.
And while he was here, I couldn't help but see if he'd go for a drive with me. And in typical fashion for this particular person, he did just that.
All right. Hey, I'm with Tim. What are we doing, Tim?
We are driving by your old fraternity.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
right?
Wait. Yeah.
Where we're going?
Yeah. First, I got to put on my holiday hat.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize attire was required. I would have brought antlers or something.
How's it look?
It looks
look
great.
Good?
Yeah, you can use the rearview mirror if you'd like to sort of check that out.
Thanks.
Hey, by the way, this is I Call Shotgun. Look who I found from TLC's Trading Spaces and many other things. Doug Wilson, welcome.
I was just like hanging out on the street and they pulled me over. I was trying to give toys to the Toys for Tots.
Would they not let you?
Well, they didn't want the lollipops, so, you know.
Toys, not food, apparently, is what it is.
Not food.
All right, so you used to be on campus here in a fraternity. I didn't even know this until you requested, like, I'm not your Uber driver now.
Yeah, I went to school here back in the 80s.
Can you find it again?
Oh, yeah,
on your own?
Yeah, Acacia Fraternity.
I'm not suggesting it's been that long, but...
Okay, we're going to the old house that I was in.
Okay.
Yeah, but I haven't seen campus in a while.
It looks a little different.
All I see are all these big, tall buildings.
Yep, a little weird.
Yeah, so when are we going to sing a song?
You know, we can sing whatever you like. Do you want to do a Christmas song? Or
okay, because you know...
you brought a microphone.
I travel with a cordless mic.
I should have known. See, I know you primarily from Trading Spaces, and I don't remember a bunch of singing on that show.
No, I started here at the University of Illinois as a voice major.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Then I spent like 3 years here, and I went to the National Shakespeare Conservatory in New York, and then my life took a whole nother turn of survival in New York City and developing a business, handyman can, that turned into painting, decorative painting, then into interior design, and
one day into building railroad cars in people's bedrooms.
Oh, yes, yeah.
That I remember very few specific episodes of Trading Spaces, but I remember that one.
Yeah, you know, I always pushed the envelope. I wanted to, you know, show people. Was
that what you wanted to do, or was that what the producer said you should do?
No. I always took charge myself. They had to hold me back sometimes.
It doesn't surprise me a whole lot, actually. Between what we know of you from Trading Spaces and you with a microphone and a Santa hat here, what's been happening?
Well, I've been doing a lot of things. I've got some shows that are in development, and hopefully you're going to see something soon.
Oh, nice. I like the tease.
I'll just say it involves one of my fellow Trading Spaces cast
all right.
members.
Fantastic.
If we can get this all, you know, off the floor. But hey,
by the way,
just went by Acacia.
Here's where Cam's used to be.
I know, but we just went by my
fraternity. Do you need to do a loop?
Yeah, do a loop. Right. Oh my God, Cam's is gone.
It is gone.
And COD. So yeah, there's Acacia.
That's the spot.
The Acacia that I went to before the fire. Then we rebuilt because there was a.
The fire wasn't your doing?
No.
Okay,
that was in about 1985, you know. And,
got it.
Rebuilt, and then some finances, you know, fell through. But now it's a School of Information Sciences. But it's a great house built by the Masons.
Would you say your style in design, I don't know how often we saw that in the show, or we have two mics now.
Yeah.
How often we saw that in the show, or how much you were just literally trying to surprise whoever's house you were in.
I think,
what is your style, I guess, is the question.
Well, my style is based in a good architectural foundation. I'm much more traditional than people think.
That does surprise me a little bit, yeah.
You know, I don't do outlandish things. I mean, you can see my home in my book, and a lot of other things in the book. That's really my style. It's pared down from the gimmicks. And we did a lot of gimmicks on Trading Spaces. The shows have changed these days, and you know, certain designers, well, they do the same thing.
So what do you think of Chip and Joanna?
I think that they are good at what they have decided to do.
Yep.
repetitively.
Yeah, right. So
And
they are the designers
fine.
of which you speak, right? The
And-
ones
and-
who do it looks pretty much the
You
same.
know, and that's fine.
Sure.
You know, they have made their mark, and that's what they're selling, and that's, you know, the public likes it. And if they watch it, you know, again and again and again, and it's the same design, you know, with a few different accessories and furniture, you know, well, so be it.
Yep.
You know, as long as people are happy.
Other than design style, something surprising about you that most people wouldn't guess. That someone hears, they go, really?
Oh God, I don't know. I'm pretty much an open book, you know.
Maybe people who only know you from TV, though, who wouldn't know you any other way. Is there something?
I'm actually a nice guy.
Oh, yeah, that is a surprise. And we're glad you stopped by. And I guess we'll have to wait on the song. It says, I Call Shotgun. Thanks for riding Shotgun. Appreciate it.
No problem.
You know, normally I have an idea of where those are going to go. No idea. Just jumped in the car, and then that happened.
And actually, he is a nice guy until he sits
He is.
down here with me, and he always tries to embarrass me somehow. So.
Successfully last time,
Yeah.
as I recall.
I'll get him next time, though.